everything. It could pounce Batrider in lane.
Yeah, it's a really smart ban here.
That would have been the best pick, I think.
Yeah, I'm just not into the boxy bangs cut. I don't think it's very becoming of the Drow Ranger. Up top, though, EGM maybe in some trouble. Miposhka goes rolling down, mistimes it, actually overshoots, and now he is in a whole world of hurt. This is actually your first blood coming out. We'll go to AdmiralBulldog. That's a misplay from Empire to start this one off.
Yeah, and to start the lane like that when they're doing a dual lane and getting pretty good. I mean, the Beastmaster is probably compensating for minimum 1 hero in the safe lane, something like that.
Yeah. EGM being a little aggressive here. They're putting a lot of pressure on. This is so good for Bulldog. He's halfway through level 4. Afterlife already level 6. They were not expecting that. Abaddon caught by the Primal Roar. Bulldog now on the run. This is part of the power of the Jungle Beastmaster. When he comes online, boy does he. Bulldog getting low. He does have a Windlace as well as these pesky infused raindrops and Undershock. That's going to finish him off nice and easy. Not going to be able to dodge that. Yep. Easy push here. That corrosive breath.
And the curse.
This so easy.
8 attack speed. Watch out.
Akke, he gets initiated on though. Miposhka finds him in the tree line. Akke turns on the heal. Now the fight breaks out. Coconut starting to bounce around. They will get off a disruption into Arrow. Akke taking huge damage. Will be the first casualty of this fight. Now Primal Roar onto EGM again. 1 stack of Shadow Poison, but hey, you've got a Photic Shield. Still only 4, so there's no borrowed time. It'll be a 2-0. Goes the way of the dire. Empire once again striking something fierce, and they're not done yet. Boulder across. Miposhka goes in on the S4. Dragon Tail will slow him up. But out comes the stun, and S4 should go down here. Right clicks adding up. They need one more, and they will find it. Shadow Team gets credit for the kill. Now Akke rotates in. Cass starting to bounce around again. Bulldog laying down the fire. Miposhka with 4 stacks of sticky. Not going to be able to boulder away.
He missed.
Bulldog gets this kill. There we go. Whew. A little bit close there, but they do get a recovery kill.
It's nothing like Lifesteal or Sven or something.
Yeah, this is exactly how you want to play the Drow strat. Strike early and knock down those towers to get map control. Moonlight Shadow comes out. Akke almost gets hit by the arrow, but does survive. Lasso, defensive disruption, buys the Morphling some time. Ramsey's getting a bit low, does have a wave form in a few seconds. Are they going to be able to bring him down? Wow. They can. Not going to make it out. Now S4, caught by the Primal Roar, gets cleansed off. Akke still healing up the team. Double kill for Dragonlance after the Death Ward comes out. That Voodoo Restoration doing so... Boulder, are they going to find S4? No, he TP's out in time. Yeah, they're going to find Undershock now. Bulldog showing off the blink. Lasso and Death Ward. Not going to be much Undershock can do to survive there. Does try to pop the Moonlight Shadow at the end. Fortunately for him. Oh my god, 12 minutes. Look how fast it falls, Purge.
They have all these range heroes just wailing away. They're going to get it.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Empire have to be cautious here. There's still a lot of time left on the Elder Dragon form with the 2 supports behind him. This is really tough.
I gotta shield the Dragonite. EGM can't mess this up. He's got 4 stacks soon. He's so late.
Sidesteps it. S4 taking a lot of damage. Magnetize doing a lot of work here. They may lose S4 indeed. The Flame Break actually pushes him a little bit closer. Miposhka gets off the Roar before the fight ends. Akke punished as well. This Magnetize did so much damage. EGM has already used his borrowed time. He goes back in, pops the shield. Ramses does secure the kill there. Loda TP's out, and it looks like Ramses will live. It's a they should have... No, they just inferred. They were smoked. Alright, this is going to be really close. Roche is falling so quick. Alliance are not going to get there in time. Marana set up the Aegis. For then, he's very close. 1,500 gold. Already has the Ogre Club.
He sees the setup, though. The rest of the Alliance can wrap around.
Oh, Miposhka, he misses the stun on S4. There's a Sentry Ward down, but they still get the initiation. Now Bulldog comes in with the Lasso. Counter Roar as well as the Disruption. Bulldog will live through it. The rest of Empire taking a lot of damage. They trade Beastmaster for Witch Doctor, but now Miposhka taking huge damage. Does manage to get off a pretty good Magnetize. Doing some okay damage, but nobody really in kill threshold. Moonlight Shadow's been used now. Loda with a nice silence. S4 in pretty deep. The Lincoln Sphere keeping Ramses alive. Alliance might need to just cut their losses.
Armlet toggles.
Let S4 go down. He's still alive. Can he armlet toggle it again? No. This time he gets caught. Ramses will secure the kill. It's a 2 for 2, maybe even 2 for 3 set up here onto EGM. No arrow from the high ground. He does not have borrowed time though. Starstorm from Undershock doing a lot of damage. Okay. Flame Break pushes him up. Another Aphotic Shield. Shadow Poison. Not going to connect. It falls short. And now the Witch Doctor's here to heal. Bulldog on the aggressive. Finds KingR. Chases him down. Undershock. He's not going to have a leap for another 10. 4 stacks of sticky. Nice stun from Miposhka, but it might not be enough. The silence could reset these stacks, and it will. Undershock could still live yet. Miposhka gets silenced, though, on the boulder out. He saves Marana. It will cost him his life. They split the 9s. The arrow will not connect. 100 away from the Aghanim Scepter, and they're trying to close that window.
Back right now, though.
Arrow does connect. It's a 5-second stun. They force step in deeper into friendly territory. Now S4 roared on. Good rotation from Empire. They're going to get a duo of kills, but Ramsey's silenced up. Defensive disruption gives him a reset. He might still live through this. Bat Rider makes it to the high ground. He'll be okay as well. Lions just have to retreat.
To fight, but I was going to anticipate this. They might get SD though.
What are they going for? Looks like they want to go straight for Ramses as Lincoln's gets broken. They grab KingR on the low ground. Lasso will secure that kill. They want more though. Bulldog in the front line.
They also didn't have Firefly then.
Flip the fire and arrow. His shield's already come out. Primal Roar. They won't be able to cleanse this one. 4 stabs coming to plenty. S4 will not survive the burst. Loda uses the BKB and goes right up the high ground. It's not the dream fight for Alliance. And they might lose some more here. EGM on the run. He does still have borrowed time as well as a TP scroll. He's going to be able to make a little space here for his team. Looks like everyone else will be able to make it out. Disruption, and they'll just lay the damage into him.
Those bounces were insane. First in there. He used mech, but it wasn't enough. Maybe he did have Mist Coil. Keep in mind he has maxed out Curse of Avernus a bit. Maybe justify that his ability to heal one person isn't as good as it needs to be.
Morphling with Manta. You've got even just the summons from Beastmaster gives you a way to clear all those out.
He gets caught here. This is swag.
Oh boy, he does. Aponic Shield comes, but it's going to be too little too late. Loda dies straight away. Magnetize on EGM. We'll get off the borrowed time, but it does spread to AdmiralBulldog. He's just going to TP home. They'll let him go. They want to focus their sights onto the Bulldog. And they might actually get him here. Adaptive strike on the high ground. Arrow flies across and clips him. Undershock. Credit for that one, but hey, all the while on the enemy base. S4 doing a little bit of the rat dodo. He gets the ranged barracks. Melee still standing. KingR is the only one that's come back, and S4 just TPs out right away. A nice play there for him. It's
that was so good.
Ranged barracks for 2 heroes, but now they're going to have to defend mid.
They just have to stop this. There's no Morphling. He can't come back. He TP'd.
Also, still a 10-second charge on it, but we won't see S4 just get obliterated as we did in the Roche pit, assuming he has the reaction time to pull the trigger. Moonlight Shadow now catches Akke. He will not have time to react. Also a gem in the inventory of the Mirage. Bring down the EGM ultimate. Borrowed time will pick him back up, but didn't really cost Empire too much. Undershock is a little low on mana, but remember, he has the Aegis. Here we go. EGM gets initiated on now. Blown up right away. Bulldog catches the lasso on the Afterlife, but there's no follow-up damage. He gets 4 stabbed back. Death Ward will help secure the kill after the buyback from EGM comes through. It's a 1-for-1, plus the buyback from Alliance. They will make the hole. Maybe they can find more here as Empire try to retreat. KingR left behind. Disruption not going to be enough to save him. The arrow does stop EGM dead in his tracks, but Bulldog will still secure the kill onto the Shadow Demon. Almost got that tier 3 tower, but that's
just
it.
Because he doesn't want to waste buyback money, so he's just going to save a little bit. But still apply damage.
Tier 3 tower falls. Morphling Illusions take it down. It's a whole army of Morphlings here. Man, that is annoying that they're able to just push like that. I mean, that tower wasn't that healthy, but that
up really soon
seconds.
Though. We don't have a way to keep vision though. This is really unfortunate. If they can kill the Hawk. Oh, the Hawk died to Firefly.
Oh, they catch one. It's going to be Afterlife. Moonlight Shadow comes out, but they've got a gem on the Bat Rider. And with Beastmaster dead, push the lanes and force Alliance back so they can't move into the pit. They can put pressure on both lanes as well. Tier 2 up top, taking quite a bit of damage. Undershock, baiting an S4. Miposhka was hiding in the trees. That's a BKB used. It's a 2-on-1. Miposhka taking huge damage. Is he going to be able to get out here? He does have a boulder. S4 still secures the kill. Undershock might be able to bring him down for a 1-for-1.
Shoot.
Nice. Got Roche advantage. This is also Cheese, Roche 3. So they'll probably give Aegis to Ramses, I would imagine. And Cheese to the Mirana. Okay, that would actually be game-changing. Go, arrow up.
Another game-changing thing, they have AC on this point.
As there is a glyph to try to make this hold. EGM loses his borrowed time right away. Bulldog also gets jumped on. They take out the range barracks before the glyph.
Oh, he's dying.
The Demon gets an illusion off. Ramses, he's still alive. Afterlife does refresh, but he's not going to be able to get off the second ult. BKB and S4 in the front line doing a lot of damage. They'll bring down the Morphling for the first time. Alliance with all 5 still alive, but they're running low on HP. Bulldog just barely makes it back to safety. Now Ramses silenced up, loses his Lincolns. He will fall. Wow.
What a
surprisingly good hold for Alliance. Glyph comes out now with the EGM in the front lines. Borrowed time has cooled down. S4 without an ultimate, but still that AC making this push a little bit easier. They will back up. S4 pops the little side ones here in between the lanes, but that one, not a spot you would normally think to counter ward. That's pretty cool. going to see a fight break out mid. Miposhka comes in, S4 is BKB, but he gets Primal Roared. Since they don't quite have the damage for this, but there is some split push going on up top. They'll refresh, use the second Primal Roar just to buy time and try and lock him down. Empire going full split push mode. So Glyph has come out. They've already gotten the tier 3 tower, and the melee barracks will fall. This has worked like a charm. Now S4 very low. He goes in too deep without BKB, and he'll fall. EGM killed as well. They both have buybacks. Now on the other side, BKB Bulldog trying to hold this off, but Empire giving Alliance a taste of their own medicine. Ramsey's doing huge damage, brings down the ranged barracks mid, and all of a sudden this Alliance base is in shambles. They've used 2 much GG. They don't have any buybacks remaining, I don't think, except for their 1 support. Glyph used right away by Empire. They do have a couple of buybacks themselves. Undershot goes in first, pops the BKB. Verana getting low. There's a nice Primal Roar to break it up as the lasso holds Verana in place. She survives long enough to eat the cheese. She full heals up. Now Alliance in big trouble. Loda getting low. Forces that to the high ground. He'll survive a bit longer than he should. The evasion working out, but it's not enough. Him and S4 down. There will be a buyback available on Loda, but Akke falls next. The buyback is used, but disruption on EGM gonna slow him down and eventually bring him down. 3 stuck in the grave for 50 seconds plus on the side of Alliance. Now it's Primal Roar in about 10. Refresher up in 45. So no Necro units with the backdoor protection now broken as creeps make it. They'll finish off the bottom barracks. There's still a melee mid and a ranged top. Starting to feel like Alliance may get megged here.
It's looking like that, definitely. The BKB pickup for Morphling, they just can't put him or mess with them anymore. Pop BKBs. Can't fight for 20 seconds, just gotta delay things.
Loda in some trouble, caught by Undershock. They're just getting relegated back to the well at this point. There's nothing they can do. Ramses pops his BKB, Morphling goes hard on the throne, and GG is called. Empire moving on to the grand finals. 1 game up in the best of 5 series. They get a full game advantage. Alliance not eliminated yet, though. They'll be going down to the lower bracket where they have to face. Let me do a refresh here. It will be... So Vega versus Power Rangers is the next match, and then Alliance play the winner of Vega versus Power